50 in an all-day match. So I think you have to set your standards very high at an early level. Please note that for a sportsman, the span of a sportsman's cricketing career or in any sports is very, very short, and you need to perform during those. Sure, all of you are going to do well. We have schools, I'm sure sir will agree with me. I wish you all the very best, not only for this tournament, but also in the many years that you've taken up cricket as your career. Do well, be humble, and that is going to be your path to success. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. We have Mr. Ajay Ali, Sports Director for GREENFIELD School, to speak a few words.
Very good morning. I think I have very less time. Children, you are ready for the match. The thing is,
I think I'll hand over to Chris now, but we've got some things to talk about.
Okay, all the best teams. Okay, do well. Play the game the right spirit. No matter what happens to the result. Okay, all the best. Okay, thank you.
Team photographic photo of you. To start with, we'll team first, because we are the host photographer. They are on. You also join. Mr. Ali, you also join. Team photograph. Few of them, the shortest guys go squatting. The tallest go on to the right and left. Right side and the left. The tallest guys. Yeah. The shortest guys can come in the squatting position. Leave the center place for the guests. Leave two or three places in the middle. Mr. Sir, you also join. I'll also. I'm just ordering. I'll also join. Please come, sir. Please come. You are also part of it. Ali sir, please join us. Once we are done with the official photograph, I think in case your parents are there, please call them also and take this photo opportunity. And this camp is going live streaming. You put a scanner. Each school has got a board, one welcome board. Please tell all your friends in the school they can watch this match live on the. Okay, same thing. Short kicks again. Shorter ones. Third stander, fourth stander, fifth. Then we have to go by the eighth, fourth, fifth. Quick. Tall. There's nobody tall here. You good? Yeah. Come on, guys. Thank you. Wishing you all the best. Very good play. GREENFIELD. They can warm up. Teams doing the warm up. First match, I think we'll give that 5-10 minutes. Warm up. Toss won by JAIN Heritage School. And elected to field. GREENFIELD High School is batting. This match is going live on Cricsay. Team G1 will be, and his team will do this live streaming. The link will be shared. Please share it with your friends, family, across the world. Anybody you want to reach them, make sure that you share this link. And you're going to be on a TV, on big screens. They can go on to YouTube live channel and they can watch this match if they're not coming to the ground. I don't see any parents. They can sit and watch in their homes or they can watch on their smartphones. We'll share you the link now to the respective school or in the group. The same thing will be shared.
A longish bowling run up from the Samprasiddhi Sports Stereo end. The bowls and this has been pushed into the covers there. Chance of a run out over here, and the batsman just getting back into his crease. Close call, no doubt. A bit of a misunderstanding. The non-striker coming out and then returning back, leaving the striker almost in no man's land, but he managed to get back in. That is Daksh Ahan now to take strike with the end of that over there. And let's see who's going to continue bowling operations from the far end, the Samprasiddhi Sports Stereo end. I'll give you the lineup of the two teams with respect to numbers. Vansh P. Singh, the bowler. The score for the batting side, the Greenfield School, 1 for no loss. It might have been 1 for 1, but Daksh getting back into his crease, in fact diving to put his bat there. This is outside the leg stump, and the wicket keeper moving quickly to his left, puts his hand to it, cuts off the pace of that ball and fielded there at fine leg. No run. The JGI group here, the co-sponsors, and among the officials, none other than the former national table tennis champion Archana. This has been cut away nicely. Runs in this near third man, and the two of them cross over for a very easy single as the ball is picked up and returned back. Ahan opening his account. Daksh yet to do so, as Vansh Singh prepares to send down the next delivery from the far end. Daksh has got a gully, a man at second slip, a gap between the gully and the slip fielder there, backed up by a deep third man. Outside the leg stump has been pulled away there, and that's 4 runs past square leg. Lovely shot, slightly outside the leg stump, rising a little, and the batsman getting into it, watching it very, very carefully, and just thumping it down on the far side there for the first boundary of the match. So Daksh opening his account with that spanking 4. The next delivery from the far end, pushed down to point, straight to the fielder there, no run. A bit of a readjustments being made in the field. Next delivery outside the leg stump once again. The wicketkeeper doing well to move quickly to his right, but wide there, called by the umpire. 9 without loss, the total for the Greenfields. Wunsch walking back to the top of his longish bowling run there at the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium end. There he is, past the umpire, comes in and bowls, and this time outside the off stump, the batsman watching it very carefully. Shoulders arms as the ball goes straight through to the wicket keeper. One, two, three, four, 5, 6 on the offside, 2 on the on. And this has been cut away nicely. He runs in this again towards third man, but there is a fielder there. Backup coming in. They take one. They take the second chance of a run out over here, but then once again they throw a little to the right. Cut away nicely. He runs in this again towards third man, but there is a collected fielder there. In the meantime, the batsman back in the crease. There you see it, the replay of that second run as Daksh makes it to the crease. It's going to be Samrat Aditya, I think, to continue the third over of the innings. The Heritage Cup Cricket Tournament 2024 for players under 13, co-sponsored by the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium and the JGI, the JAIN group of institutions. I think we have 12 teams in the fray. Interesting tournament. The boys all get up in their spanking uniforms. All of them wanting to be professional cricketers as they continue their journey in the sport. Potential Karnataka and India players out here in the middle. In the meantime, the first delivery from Samrat Adit outside the off stump, and Ahan Ali not offering any stroke to it. The ball goes straight through to the wicket keeper. This one is pushed into the covers there defensively forward. Ahan, and the ball goes straight through to the wicket keeper. No possibility of a run over there. The ball back in the hands of the bowler, Samrat. There he is. Right arm over the wicket, comes in and bowls a faster delivery, cut away towards point. Backward of point, in fact, and before the ball is fielded and thrown into the wicket keeper. Time enough for the two of them to cross over for a very easy single there, which takes their total on to 13 without loss. The openers, Daksh and Ahan, appear to have settled down very well here. Samrat bowled outside the off stump there. The batsman flashes, misses, and taken low down on the right by the wicket keeper. Lucky the batsman did not get a touch over there. Back in the hands of Samrat, bowling with a lot of fire here. There he is. Then abruptly with the umpire Rajesh Babu putting his hand out for some interruption there on the far side, and then the bowler walking back to the top of his bowling run once again. In he comes from the far end, outside the off stump, and once again the batsman goes forward to it, taken by the wicketkeeper. Half-hearted appeal as well, more in hope than substance. Nothing doing, says the umpire. The ball back with Samrat there. This one on the middle and leg. And overthrows over here. That was pushed down on the onside. The wicketkeeper trying to knock down the stumps at the far end. Concedes an overthrow as the two of them quickly take that run. 15 without loss. The Greenfields hoping to build up a good total to make a match of it against the home team, which is the JAIN group of institutions. They have been cut away and straight to the man in the extra cover region, but then the ball going after pitching close to the bat over there. In any case, end of the over, no run. "15 without loss after 3 overs.
End of 3 overs. Score is 50. Bowlers once.
A fresh over beginning and has been driven down towards mid-on. A slightly uppish shot there, but the batsman not quite getting hold of it. The ball travelling straight to the fielder there. Once again, that delivery pitched on the off and moving away from the batsman, taken by the wicketkeeper as he goes forward to it and tries to nudge it. Not getting a touch, luckily there. The lone man in the gully region, just to the wicketkeeper's right. This one has been patted nicely there, driven square of the wicket, but straight towards the fielder position. That's a point. Attractive stroke, but not getting anything of it. Ball back with the bowler. Once again conceded 10 runs in his figures so far. There he is. Well pitched up to the batsman on a good leg spot. Going straight through. Once again, the batsman drawn on his front foot, tries to push it down, doesn't make any contact whatsoever. This one cut away nicely towards the third man region, but there's a backup coming up from the deep, not giving more than 1 run. As the two of them cross over. Daksh on 6th, Ahan on 2. Vansh coming up to bowl the 4th ball of this over from the Samprasiddhi Sports Stereo end. A predominantly offside field for him as he bowls right arm over the wicket. Once again cut away nicely towards the same position, and again the return comes into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. Only a single. And that was the end of the over, the last ball of that from Daksh. Let's see if there's going to be a bowling change.
ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ
ನನ್ನ ಮೊಬೈಲ
ಕೆಲಸ ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಷ್ಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ
ನಾವು ಅದೇನು ಹೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ
ಏನಾಗಲ್ವಾ
ನೀವು ನೆರಳಿಗೆ
A fresh over from the far end. Outside the leg stump this time, turned away, but then dropping close to the wicket keeper. No run. 18 without loss there. Greenfield. This has been chopped down towards where first left would have been, but then there's no close-in fielder there. That's the position from where the ball has been picked up and returned back. The new bowler there is Arya Raj. Ahan on strike over here, batting on 3 from the 8 deliveries that he has faced. Arya Raj coming in, right arm over the wicket, bowls on the middle leg stump as Ahan comes out of the pitch of that delivery and drives straight down to mid-on. There's a fielder there to pick it up and return it back to the bowler. No run. The JAIN Heritage School opting to field after winning the toss. The teams battling it out here for the Heritage Cup under 13. This has been driven nicely there past mid the square leg umpire. That's 4 runs. Slightly over pitch delivery, and the batsman got down to it, took it on the half volley, and then just turned his wrist, timing it very well as the ball raced away to the fence for 4 runs. Backward square leg. So the total going up to 22 for no loss. We are in the 5th over. The 4 of the power play having been completed. Over pitched once again, taken on the half volley and driven down towards the short mid-on region. In fact, short mid-wicket, you could call it. Straight to the fielder, no run. Arya Raj, 2 more deliveries left in this over. What has he got up his sleeve? Here he is. This time slightly changing his line outside the off stump, and then the batsman comes forward and drives down the track there straight to the bowler. This pair looked to have settled down quickly, as I was mentioning to you. The wicket or the attack holding no terrors for them till now. There's been square driven to backward point region. Once again, no run. That's the end of the over from Arya Raj, who's conceded 5 runs in his very first over. 22 for no loss after 5 overs. The Greenfield Public School. $15 more to go for the Greenfield Public School to build up a total. The 2 openers certainly on track. And it's going to be Uday Venugopal Ravi, the new bowler, as the bowling end changes to the pavilion end. 5 overs to be bowled from each side of the ground. The Samprasiddhi Sports Statue end, and now the next 5 from the 6th to the 10th from the pavilion end. And let's see what Uday has up his sleeve. Another medium pace bowler with a very, very longish run up there. There he is, past the umpire bowls, and forward defensive push into the covers there by Daksh, who's batting on 7. In fact, both of them on 7. Daksh having faced 21 deliveries and Ahan 13. And the two of them matching one another in terms of their individual scores. The team total, of course, as I said, 22 without loss. Uday Venugopal has nobody close to the stumps on the offside and the slip region. Just a deep third man there to the right of the wicket keeper. He's got a cover, a point, a backward point, and a mid-off. There with a long on, a square leg, and a fine leg on the onside. Of course, you have a short mid-wicket as well. As Uday bowls once again, right arm over the wicket. Driven nicely there through the covers, but straight to the fielder. They take one, and that's all they'll get. As the throw comes into the non-striker's end. That's the end of the over. 6 overs gone, 27 for no loss. Daksh on 9, Ahan also on 9. The two of them going neck to neck as far as their individual scores are concerned. And it's going to be Daksh now on strike. Let's see who's going to continue bowling operations. Arya Raj back in the attack. Outside the leg stump, turned away gently towards Fine. As the throw comes in to the wicketkeeper's gloves. From Fine leg, the two cross over for a single. Ahan moves up to 10. And let's see what Daksh can do to catch up and even pass him. If he can, Arya Raj for the second time in this over. There he is, the boy is putting the number 9 at the back of his t-shirt as you see him on your screens. Outside the off stump and cut away nicely, runs in this towards third man, but a diving stop over there. They don't get more than a single for that. Good effort to prevent what looked to be a boundary. Both of them on 10 once again. 29 for no loss. Arya Raj once again, right arm over the wicket, outside the off stump, pushed gently into the third man region, another single. All set. This time outside the leg stump, attempt by the batsman to turn it around. Gathered low by the wicketkeeper. Half-hearted appeal, more in hope than substance over there. There's no question of anything being given as the ball back in the hands of Aryaraj, preparing to send down the 5th delivery of this over. There he is. Once again outside the leg stump, this time turned away towards backward square leg. The wicketkeeper having some running to do. Picks it up. Makes sure that the two of them don't get more than a single, which takes the total on to 30 for no loss. Aryaraj again wide outside the off stump in fact, and the umpire raises both his arms signaling a wide. One more to the total, which goes up to 32 for no loss. Good going by the Greenfield Public School. The first wicket partnership entrenching themselves well to take on the JAIN Heritage attack. This one keeping low after pitching outside the off stump as the batsman Ahan tries to cut, misses it completely. End of the over. Aryaraj 2 overs, 9 runs. None of them have taken a wicket so far as the Greenfield Public School move up to 32 for no loss. A fresh over from the pavilion end. Looks as though it is Uday Venugopal once again into the attack, pushed on the offside there. The first delivery getting the batsman nothing. The ball travelling straight to the fielder and the covers there. Uday once again, right arm over the wicket, bowls. The batsman coming forward to it. Outside the off stump, the ball hitting him high on the pads, trickling down towards silly point. No run. How's that? Goes the shout from the field. The umpire not impressed. This one driven nicely there, and a sharp single also being taken as a throw comes in from the covers. Both of them on 11 at the moment. Ahan and Daksh. The total 33 for no loss. Uday once again not approaches the crease and in the process of sending down the delivery, stopped in his tracks over there as he comes back. Uppish drive over there, it's runs in this, yes, 4 runs. Over the head of the fielder on the covers and all along, then the ball just shooting through to the ropes for 4 runs. Ahan moves up to 15 with 2 boundaries. The second one from his bat. The score 37 for no loss. 41 for no loss. One more boundary struck over there towards the extra cover region by Ahan as he timed that stroke very well. Now on 19, as Uday bowls his last delivery. Delicate nudge towards short third man as the two of them cross over for a comfortable single. End of the over from Uday, who's got
8 over completion of scoring 42.
no wicket, given away 15 runs from his 2 overs. Daksh on 11 and Ahan on 20. Let's see if there's going to be a bowling change. Looks as though it's going to be Pratap Shetty being brought into the attack. The youngster marking his run-up. Pratap Shetty, there you can see him on your screens with the number 17 at the back of his t-shirts. Right arm over the wicket once again. The batsman not quite ready. The bowler to stop and come back to deliver his first delivery. The bowler also having problems with his shoelaces as he is now all set to send down the first delivery of this over, his first from the pavilion end outside the leg stump, wide ball by the umpire. And Ahan tries to go for a mighty heave at that one, stopped with some difficulty by the wicketkeeper, who's limping behind the sticks over there as he fell down in an effort to stop that ball. All seems to be okay with him now as he's ready behind the stumps. This is taken on the half volley and driven there past the fielder in the covers. Slightly up his drive, they take one, they come back for the second chance of a run out over here. But once again, the bowler, Pratap Shetty, not collecting that ball. Had he done so, certainly Duck should have been caught out of his crease, but that did not happen as the two of them survive once again. 45 for no loss, 8.1 overs gone. As Pratap bowls once again. Outside the off stump, the batsman tries to play it square of the wicket without moving, and then the ball just eluding him, going straight through to the wicket keeper. Pratap Shetty again outside the off stump once again, and again the batsman Ahan tries to push it down on the offside without getting in line with that delivery, missing it completely, and the ball goes through to the wicket keeper. Pratap, right arm over the wicket, bowls. This will be lofted shot over here. Could be out here. Yes, he's out. A lovely catch taken there at mid off. The captain, Suryansh, holding a good catch, running to his right and then plucking it one-handed as the Greenfield Public School lose their first wicket. .45 for 1. A lofted shot. Not very well timed, and the fielder alert enough at mid-off, moves to his right and takes that one-handed. Zach Anthony, the new batsman, coming in at the fall of that wicket. Ekansh, the captain of the team, doing well to hold that catch at mid-off. One-handed catch. The Heritage Cup 2024 Under-13 cricket tournament sponsored by the Samprasiddhi Sport Stadio and the JAIN Group, JAIN Heritage School. The home side, winning the toss and deciding to field, have achieved the first success of the morning after 8.4 overs. Ekansh doing well to hold that catch, one-handed on the right, and Ahan, the batsman, out. "22 runs of 26 balls with 3 fours. Ahan, Pratap Shetty, the changed bowler, effecting a breakthrough. Eventually, as the left-handed Zach Anthony comes in and Pratap goes round the wicket. Appeal for a leg before decision as the ball strikes the batsman outside the leg stump on his pads. No question there. Pratap again, this time outside the leg stump. Collected well by the wicketkeeper, but the arms go up there and one more to the total by way of an extra. 46 for 1 as the Greenfield Public School approached the 50-run mark. One more delivery to go in this over from Pratap Shetty. He bowls on the middle and off stump as Zach pushes gently into the mid-off region and gets no run. That's the end of the over. 9 overs gone, 46 for 1. The last over from the pavilion end to be bowled before the bowling end switches on to the Samprasiddhi Sport Stadio end on the other side of the ground. Let's see if there's going to be a bowling change. Yes, Shaunak Velalore coming in. There you see him on your screens with the number 48 at the back of his t-shirts. Shaunak Velalore limbering up, doing a dummy run before he sends down his first delivery. This boy has played quite a lot of matches at this age. 104 matches and 99 wickets. There he is, right arm over the wicket, bowls, and has been turned away towards the vacant square leg region. Runs in this there as the ball races away to the ropes for 4 runs. Yes. And that's the 50 of the innings. 50 coming in 9.1 overs for the Greenfield Public School.
For 9 overs, score is 46.
Shaunak straying slightly down the leg side and Daksh doing well to pick it up on the rise and push it away to the vacant region between square and fine all the way to the fence for 4 runs. Once again, this time changing length line. The bowler, as the ball outside the off stump, has been pushed into the covers. Straight to the fielder there though, no run. Pitch delivery outside the leg stump. Once again taken well by the wicketkeeper. The umpire declaring a wide again. One more extra to the total. 51 for 1. The Greenfield Public School. Shaunak this time. Well pitched up delivery on the off stump as the batsman comes forward and drives it down on the track for the bowler to do his own fielding there on the right as he moves quickly. The ball back with Shaunak. Still got 3 more deliveries left. Right arm all the wicket bowls and outside the off stump, the ball keeping low off the pitching as Daksh goes for a mighty pull at that one out on the offside, misses it completely. Not mowing across to come in line with the delivery to play that stroke as it goes away into the hands of the wicket keeper. This time turned away towards short square leg. They take one chance for run out over here, but then the throw coming in a little wayward to the wicket keeper, who only manages to get a hand to it as the ball ricochets off his gloves into the hands of the fielder backing him up there. But nevertheless, the two of them cross over for a sharp single all the same, which brings the left-handed Zach Anthony to face the last delivery from Shaunak Velador's over. As the field changes over for the left-hander as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a ring on the offside as Shaunak bowls outside the off stump and Zach comes forward to it, tries to drive on the offside, does not make any contact as the ball goes through to the wicket-keeper. End of the over. Shaunak Velador 1 over 5 runs. And let's see who's going to be in charge of bowling operations. Zach Anthony yet to open his account, the left-hander. Coming in at the fall of Ahan's wicket. Ten overs gone as the bowling end changes to the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium end now, with the lone wicket taker among the Jain Heritage School bowlers, Pratap Shetty, back in charge of operations. 1 over 4 runs, 1 wicket. On strike there, the well-settled opener Daksh, who's on 15 from 35 of 2 fours. As Pratap bowls wide outside the leg stump, wide call there by the umpire again. Another extra to the total. 53 for 1. Taken on the half volley and driven this time towards long off for a single. That brings Zach Anthony to take on Pratap, the left-hander, as the field changes over. Wicketkeeper backed up by a deep third man. Point, a cover, extra cover. Been cut away nicely towards the backward point region, but straight to the fielder there. No reason, no run. Zach facing his fifth delivery, yet to open his account. Here is Pratap. Outside of the off stump as Zach tries to play it square of the wicket. Misses it completely, taken by the wicketkeeper once again. 54 for 1 the total, 10.3 overs gone. This time Zach gets hold of that drive into the extra cover region and dashes off for a single there as he opens his account. In his sixth delivery. The score moves up to 55 for 1. Once again, the field changes over for the right-handed Daksh. As Pratap bowls. And he's bowled him. The ball pitched out a little outside the off stump, coming into the batsman as Daksh went for the drive without getting in line of the delivery, playing his stroke a little late over there. Couldn't get his bat down to it and had his off and middle stump uprooted. Good delivery from Pratap Shetty, picking up his second wicket, maintaining a lot of accuracy in his deliveries and certainly forcing the batsman to play every ball. The hallmark of a good bowler, in fact. Pratap Shetty picking up his second wicket, dismissing both the openers, Ahan and Daksh. The score for the Greenfield Public School, 55 for 2, as newman Pranav joins the left-handed Zach Anthony at the wicket. Pranav, quite a tall lad, taking strike, taking guard from the umpire there, as Pratap Shetty with his tails up, about to send down the last ball of this over from the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium end. There he is, tossing the ball from hand to hand, deciding what he should do. Here he is. Once again, and this is an upper shot, he could be out, but then the ball dropping just short of the fielder at short third man as Pranav opens his account of the very first delivery that he has faced. End of the over. Pratap Shetty, 2 overs, 8 runs, 2 wickets. Having taken the wickets of the 2 openers, Zahan and Daksh, provide a good breakthrough for the home team, the JAIN Heritage School, sponsoring the Heritage Cup along with the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium here at the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium ground in Bengaluru. Shaunak Valalore, the new bowler, and once again taken on the chance of a run out over here, but then the throw coming a little to the left of the wicketkeeper, slightly over his head as well, and the batsman returns to the safety of his crease. As Zach Anthony unmoved there at the far end, noticing the ball travelling straight to the fielder, as Shaunak comes in and bowls again, and this time Pranav drives towards mid-on, takes a single. Pranav looking aggressive enough from the time he's come on the lookout for runs, and that brings the left-handed Zach Anthony to take on Shaunak Valador for the first time. From the far end, here he is. Slightly up a shot over here, but then played safely. The ball taking the outrage of the bat and running away towards the backward point boundary for 4 runs. The first boundary for Zach. He now goes up to 5 from the 7 that he has faced with this boundary. Again, a lofted shot. He could be out this time. Oh no! The ball went straight to the fielder at extra cover, and he got both his hands to it, juggled with that ball twice, and then eventually allowed it to slip through his hands. So, Zach getting a life for ya. Getting a little more aggressive, but then not timing his shot well. Lucky to survive. Single all the same. And this time the ball keeping low outside the off stump. Pranav once again into his drive. Tries to fend it away on the offside. Not quite connecting as the ball goes through to the wicket keeper. A lofted shot here once again. He could be out this time. Oh no, the ball right over to the fielder at mid-on as the boy just stepped back a little, got his hands to the ball which dropped out of his hands behind his head over there. Slight misjudgment on the part of the fielder there. Could have taken another step back, and if that had been done, he might have certainly had that catch. So the two Greenfield Public School batsmen, Pranav and Zach Anthony, enjoying a charmed life. 1 reprieve each in successive deliveries, and the unlucky bowler being Shaunak Walalor, has completed 2 overs and given away 11 runs. Could have had both the batsmen had the fielders taken their catches. That wasn't to be. It's going to be Niyanta Kulkarni now being brought into the attack from the far end. The Samprasiddhi Sports Stereo end. There he is marking his run up. Niyanta Kulkarni, having played 116 matches and claimed 85 wickets in his under 13 career so far. Some record this for this youngster. Has best figures of 6 for 29. Here he is. Slightly slowish stuff there from the bowler. Outside the off stump, pushed down into the cover region. No run. This one flatted delivery and picked up on the rise and driven powerfully through mid-wicket there for 4 runs, all the way to the fence. Slow one, inviting to be hit, and hit it was by Pranav, who takes his first boundary, and the individual score for him moves up to 7 from the 7 delivery that he has faced so far. The ball back with Niyanta. And once again, taken on the rise and up his shot towards mid-wicket there, but only a single this time. Not much power in that stroke, as he played that a little late. The field changes over for the left-hander once again, Zach Anthony. There you see him on your screen, Niyanta Kulkarni, the youngster. And this one, Zach rocks back on his right foot and punches him through the square leg region for a single. Backup coming in from a deeper position there, but then nobody in that 1 run saving position as the total goes up to 69 for 2. The captain Ekansh making some adjustments in the field, forcing the bowler to stop and go back to the top of his bowling run. Ekansh, the lone man close to the wicket, to the right of the wicket keeper. Flighted, dug out of his block hole and driven straight to mid-on there on the half volley by Pranav, who races across for a single. The total going up to 70 for 2. Another flighted delivery taken on the half volley and driven straight down towards mid-off. A bit of a misfielding. They take one. They come back for the second as well. And he's out, I think. Yes. That throw disturbing the stumps there, and the batsman Pranav not quite making his ground. Did go for the second run, but did not hurry through to it to reach the crease, and that throw dislodged the wickets at the non-strikers end. The umpire had his finger up as the boys appealed over here. So the JAIN Heritage School getting their third wicket here of the morning. 12.5 overs gone, 70 for 3 now. The Greenfield Public School with Pranav walking back a bit disappointed, no doubt, because of the manner in which he got out. Had he hurried through for the second run, he might have made his ground, but he slowed down a little, not expecting the ball to hit the stumps, possibly. But what he thought did not happen, and the umpire had his finger up. $71 for 3. And the new man to join Zach is Bhavik. End of the over from Niantan is going to be the captain Ekansh to take charge of the bowling operations from the Samprasidhi Sports Stadium end. Ekansh has played 32 matches at this level, taken 4 wickets. And the new batsman Bhavik also having played 3 matches with 20 runs so far in his short career. Ekansh handing over his cap to the umpire. A short bowling run up. Right arm over the wicket, comes in and bowls, and been cut away towards the silly point region as the fielder comes in and picks it up to throw it back to the bowler. No run, 71 for 3. The Ekansh bowls, flighted delivery, driven down towards point for a single this time. Outside the off stump, Zach tries to cut from inside his crease on the back foot, missing it. The ball hurries through a little after pitching into the gloves of the wicket keeper. This time he managed to get back the ball and drive square of the wicket towards backward point, and they get a single for it. The throw comes in. 73 for 3. Greenfield slowly but surely creeping up to a good total for a 20-over match in the under 13 category here. This Heritage Cup for the under 13 players. Well pitched up to the batsman there this time, Ekansh, as Bhavik goes forward and pushes it down towards point, straight to the fielder there, no run. This time the ball pitching on the middle and leg stump, keeping low, getting the outside of the bat and hitting the pads as well. Half-hearted appeal by the batsman. No, nothing doing, says the umpire. No run either, as the total goes up to 73 for 3 after 14 overs. One more over to come up from the Samprasidhi Sports Stadium end. And this is going to be, and this time Zach takes it on his half volley and pulls it away. A lofted shot behind the bowler's head. Gets a single all the same. Zach moves up to 10 from 13 as Niyanta Kulkarni prepares to bowl the next delivery, giving it more air as the batsman went forward to it, beaten by the bounce as the ball rose a little after pitching, right up to the batsman, but Bhavik not making contact, luckily. Again, a similar delivery, lofted shot. He could be out this time. Yes, he's out. The captain Ekansh moving quickly to his right from his position at the gully region and taking that catch at the shot mid-on position. In fact, sprinting a good 20 yards or so, and the Greenfield Public School losing their 4th wicket as Bhavik walks back. 14.2 overs gone, 74 for 4, the Greenfield Public School, as the JAIN Heritage School team fights back to restrict the Greenfield total to the extent possible in this 20-over game. The sun coming out in full glow at the Samprasidhi Sports Stadium as the new man Arya Bhatt joins Zach Anthony at the wicket. Up his shot, he could be out once again. No, that ball played straight to the fielder near the point region cover, and point has got both his hands to it. That looks to be Ekansh himself, the captain. Got his hands to it, but was not able to hold on. Got a single all the same. This time the ball pulled down by Zach Anthony to mid-wicket there. Ekansh does the fielding. No run, 75 for 4. Taken on the half volley and driven straight towards mid-off there by Zach as he races across for a single before the throw could come in, as you see there. 15 overs gone, 76 for 4 the total, as the bowling end changes to the pavilion end of the ground for the remaining 5 overs of the innings. So the Greenfield Public School have 6 wickets in hand to build up on the total of 76. And let's see how much more they can add to it. Ikansh once again. And this time Zach comes out to that pitch of that delivery but doesn't time his drive properly. The ball gets a thick outer edge and drops right in front of him. The wicketkeeper doing the fielding. Ikansh bowls. Pitch delivery. Almost a full toss there as Zach comes forward and drives into the covers. Fielded well there. Return back to Ikansh. A flatter trajectory and he could be out. Yes, he's out. Zach comes to that forward to it and punches it straight down the track there on the onside. And the bowler moving quickly to his left takes that return catch, making amends for that dropped catch in the covers there by him. So Ikansh picking up a wicket. In his second over, the first from the Pavilion end and the Greenfield Public School are now 76 with a loss of 5 wickets. Zach Anthony back into the dugout there after scoring 11 runs of the 15 deliveries that he faced with 1 boundary. Ikansh again. Wide outside the off stump. Wide call by the umpire as well. Vihan, the new man in. Takes it on the half volley this time and half cut, half drive. The ball runs down towards the wideish position there at third man. Get a single as Vihan gets off the mark. This one swung away past square leg. They take one. They want a second but refrain from venturing out of their creases as the throw comes into the wicketkeeper's gloves. That's the end of the over. Ikansh, 2 overs gone, 1 wicket for 5 runs. The total after 16 overs is 79 for 5. Let's see if there's going to be a bowling change here for the 17th over of the innings. Niyanta Kulkarni in charge of bowling operations. The ball pitched on the off, turning into the batsman there. Hit high on the pads. Appeal more in hope than substance. Niyanta bowls, gives this one a lot of air there outside the off stump. The ball turning into the batsman again. Lucky for the batsman, not on the stumps there. Arya Bhatt. Here is Niyanta again. Wrapped on the pads and he's out. Yes. tried to turn it down on the leg side, missed it completely there and was wrapped in front of the wickets. The appeal went up, as did the finger. So the Greenfield Public School lose their 6th wicket. 79 for 6 in 16.3 overs. Akshat, the new man, joining Vihan at the wicket. So after a good opening partnership, the Greenfield Public School losing some wickets at regular intervals, and now 79 for 6 with Pratap Shetty starting the slide in a way, picking up 2 wickets, and then Niantat back 2 as well, and then Ekansh 1. So the total for them now is 79 for 6 as Nianta bowls again. Cut away nicely, point. Wanting a run there as a non-strike of Vihan, but then the ball's travelling straight into the hands of the fielder. Standing right in front of the umpire there at point. Nianta bowls again on the middle and leg as the batsman tries to pull it away on the onside. Getting a slight touch with the ball dropping for the wicketkeeper to do the collection there. Taken on the rise and driven towards mid-off there for a single by Akshat, who gets off the mark. End of the over. 17 gone. 80 for 6 the total. It's going to be Ekansh again to bowl the fresh over from the far end, and this one coming in from outside the off stump, and the batsman a single all the same. Ekansh bowls again outside the off stump and tucked away nicely close to the wicket, getting a single. Sharan Prakash Budale, the new man, as a follow that wicket there, joining Vihan at the wicket. Pushes it down towards point, wants a run, but gets back into the crease as the throw comes into the wicketkeeper. $82 for 7 after 18 overs. 2 more overs left for the Greenfield Public School. Again, flighted outside the off stump, and he's bowled him, I think, again. Yes, it is. The ball keeping low off the pitching, and the batsman not getting his bat down in time, and the bails drop down there. So the Greenfield Public School lose another wicket. 85 for 8 as Vihan walks back. Kabir Manu, the new man, joining Sharan Prakash Mudale at the wicket with Niyanta Kulkarni. 3.2 overs, 15 runs and 3 wickets. Ekansh 2 for 6. Pratap Shetty also 2 wickets to the good. It's going to be the young Kabir Manu coming in to bat. Kabir Manu, the youngest of the lot here, I think. He takes guard. The youngster, a little more taller than the stumps. As this ball runs down behind the wicketkeeper, a misfielding as well there. They take one. They come back for the second chance of a run out over here and I think that was a bye, two byes declared as the batsman. I don't know if he's made his ground. We'll wait for the umpire signal because he ran quite wide of the pitch to the right. Kabir Manu. Looks as though he's out. Yes, he's out. He's been given run out there. The youngster took one and responded for the second, but then tried to get to his ground, went wide of the pitch on the right, and that cost him dearly there as the wicket was broken at the second attempt by the wicketkeeper. Had he run straight, possibly he would have made the ground, but that wasn't to be, and he walks back dejectedly to the dugout. So it's 89 for 6, 18.3 overs gone for the Greenfield Public School. The last wicket pair of Sharan Prakash, Budale and Shashank at the wicket. Flatted delivery outside the off stump, the ball leaving the bat taken by the wicketkeeper. Nianta still has two deliveries left. Bowling with a lot of control. Flatted delivery and the batsman tries to pull it down on the onside. It takes the outer edge of the bat and travels the other way towards backward point, but no run. The last ball of the 19th over coming up, 86 for 9. Nianta 3 for 16. Giving this ball a lot of air and he's bowled him. Yes. Well pitched up to the batsman. He tried to have a go. Not quite connecting there as the ball lobbed inside his popping crease, and the Greenfield Public School all out for 86 runs with one more over still remaining. So 86 all out in 19 overs, and the JAIN Heritage School wanting 87 runs to win this match in 20 overs. And once they resume the chase, I'll be back with you for description. Welcome back to the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadio, the Heritage Cup, jointly being hosted by the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadio and the JAIN Heritage School here, with the Greenfield Public School all out for 86 in 19 overs, and the JAIN Heritage School now beginning the chase. Need 87 runs to win this match in 20 overs. I think it's the captain, Nikhil, opening the batting. That's been turned down officially towards the vacant mid-wicket region, and they get the first run as they open the account. As it looks, is going to be Pranav, the bowler, as he sends down this one outside the off stump. As the batsman tries to drive square of the wicket, doesn't quite get hold of it. Shaunak Velalore and Arya Raj, the two openers. Arya Raj opening his account with that single there in the earlier delivery. And now Shaunak Velalore on strike, the left-hander. As Pranav bowls cut away nicely, pass point over there with the youngster chasing it. They take one and they come back for the second as the throw comes in. And Shaunak off the mark with that couple. The total now 3 without loss in the first 4 deliveries of the over. Bowling operations continuing from the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadio end. Pranav, the tall bowler, comes in and bowls on the leg stump, turned away towards mid-wicket, straight to the fielder, but they go through for a quick single and make it as well. The left-hand, right-hand combination of Arya Raj and Shaunak Velalore for the JAIN Heritage School. Well pitched up to the batsman, and Arya Raj goes forward to it, pushes it gently into the mid-off region. No run. End of that over, the first over. 4 runs coming off it from Pranav, and it looks as though it's going to be Ahan who opened the batting, also opening the innings. He was the top scorer with 22 runs. He's played 94 matches at the under-13 level and has taken 108 wickets with the best of 5 for 7. So, good all-rounder for any team to have.
1 hour completion of score is 4.
The left-handed Shaunak on strike. Zahan bowls outside the off stump as the batsman tries to cut, misses it. So does the wicketkeeper as it runs down for 1 by. Signaled by the umpire there. Sided delivery outside the off stump, driven straight to mid off there. backup coming in from a deeper position, but not before the two could cross over for a single as the field changes over for the left-hander Shaunak Velalor. Wicketkeeper standing well up there. Again an attempt to cut as the batsman misses, but the ball eluding the grasp of the wicketkeeper, not travelling far away. The fielder in the gully running into his right to pick it up. This one outside the leg stump, attempt by Shaunak to turn it around. Doesn't quite get hold of it. The ball dropping close by to the batsman's right. No run. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Cut away nicely this time past the fielder on the covers there. They take one and that's all they'll get. One more to the total, which goes up to 7 without loss. The last ball of the second over from Mahan coming up there from the far end as the field changes over once again for Arya Raj, the right-hander this time. He's got 4-5 on the off. Well pitched up to the batsman as he goes forward to it, gets to the pitch of it and drives square of the wicket towards point and gets a single.
8 runs, 2 overs, no wicket.
2 overs gone, 8 runs without loss. Shaunak Velalor on 4, Arya Raj on 3. As the two bowlers, Pranav and Ahan, opening the attack for the Greenfield Public School, yet to take a wicket. It's going to be Pranav to continue bowling operations. Right arm over the wicket from the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadium, and here he is past the umpire. Bowls over pitch delivery, eluding the wicket keeper and running down over the ropes for 4 runs. Wide also declared there. So the Green Heritage getting 5 runs of that. So 13 without loss the total. After that gifted boundary. They now require 74 more from 108 balls to win this match. Outside the off stump, well pitched up to the batsman from a good length spot. The ball rising a little as the batsman takes it on the rise and pushes it down to point once again, but straight to the fielder this time. No run. Full toss, turned away past mid-wicket. They take one and that races away over the line for 4 runs. Poor delivery, meant to be punished, and punished it was. Quick turn of the wrist there, and Arya Raj managed to just push it away past mid-wicket there, all the way to the ropes for 4 runs. The ball just being retrieved and thrown back to the bowler. The total for JAIN Heritage going up to 17 without loss. They now require 70 more to win this match. Pranav bowls. Another almost a full toss. Worked up towards mid-wicket there on the first bounce, but no runs this time. The ball travels straight to the fielder there. This one pushed towards point there. For a single, which takes Arya Raj onto 8. Pranav this time goes round the wicket but over the wicket to the left-hander, who glides gently down towards the short fine leg region for a single. Now once again, as the field changes over for the right-handed Aryan outside the off-stump. Attempt by Arya Raj to cut, misses it completely and taken by the wicket-keeper.
19 for no loss. 3 overs.
3 overs gone and the Jain Heritage are 19 without loss, needing another 68 to win this match in 102 deliveries. The two batsmen having a chat in the center of the pitch over there. This has been pushed down towards mid-wicket again for a single. It's cover, I beg your pardon, for the left-hander. Taking the total to 20 without loss. And Arya Raj back on strike as Ahan bowls. Well pitched up to the batsman, who takes it on the half volley and flicks it down towards mid-wicket. They take one, they come back for the second as well. Chance for run out there, but then the throw a little wayward. Risky run, but then the fielding side not agile enough to take advantage of that situation, and then a run out chance going a begging here. Driven down the track on the offside. The two fielders converge on it, but then the batsmen are through for a single there. Good running between the wickets here by these two, which brings the left-handed Shaunak on strike. Kazahan goes round the wicket and over outside the leg stump. Wide call by the umpire there. The wicket-keeper not able to get to it as it runs down there to take a single as well. Two more to the total, in fact, which goes up to 24 for no loss. Firm shot over there on the half volley, but straight back to the bowler or down the track on the offside. Ariraj is a handballs again. Full toss, turned away, past mid-wicket. They take one and that's all they'll get as the throw comes in from the deep to the bowler's end. The power play overs gone, 25 without loss, the total for the Jain Heritage School. It's going to be Sharan Prakash Mudale to bowl the 5th over from the far end. Slightly short pitch, rising after pitching and turned away towards mid-wicket before the underarm return comes from the fielder. They cross over for a sharp single there. Ariraj on 11, Shaunak Valalore on 6, the left-hander. Got away nicely there to third man, but a bit of a misfielding. This could be 4 runs. Yes, it is. The ball gently crosses the ropes over there with the fielder not quite able to collect. There you see the replay of that boundary. .30 without loss, and Shaunak gets his first boundary. He's on 10. The ball back with Sharan Prakash Budale. Here is right arm over the wicket, bowls, little hop after pitching after the point of delivery, and the ball once again eluding the wicketkeeper and running behind him for a bye, signaled by the umpire. .31 without loss. Better looking delivery, pitched outside the off stump, rising a little, but then the batsman coming forward, not getting a touch. Taken by the wicketkeeper. Was gently towards silly point. No run. Up his shot, he could be out. Yes, he's out. Sharan Prakash Mudale dropping on a little shot there, forcing Ariraj to come forward on that stroke. Came out to drive, the ball took the top edge and landed right in the hands of the fielder. It's slightly wider for the point position, backward point. 5 overs gone, and the JAIN Heritage School are 31
Final completion of score is 31. Number 1 wicket.
for 1, with Arya Raj walking back. Ekansh, the captain, coming up to join Shaunak Velalore at the wicket. With the bowling now commencing from the pavilion end. Looks like there's going to be a bowling change as well. It's going to be Arya Bhatt to bowl outside the leg stump, turned away nicely towards fine leg, but not more than a single. As the captain on strike now, Ekansh. The number 18 at the back of his t-shirt, as you can see, and Shaunak Velalore with the number 48 there. Outside the leg stump, wide, called by the umpire there. Again, a wide right down the leg side. Arya Bhatt having problems with his line. "33 for 1", the total for the JAIN Heritage School. It's been smashed through the square leg region, but then there's a fielder there who does well to stop it and throw it into the hands of the wicketkeeper, but can't prevent the two of them from crossing over for a single. As Ekansh opens his account, the total goes up to 35 for 1. Even square of the wicket runs in this, there could be 2 runs as the ball has just stopped inside the ropes. They want a third, but then the throw comes to the non-striker. No ball also called by the umpire there, I think. Wide this time outside the leg stump. Arya Bhatt really having problems with his line. Straying down the leg side to the left-handers. Now Arya Bhatt decides to go over the wicket, which is around the wicket, which is over the wicket to the left-hander. Again outside the leg stump, this time smashed away through the square leg region all the way to the fence of 4 runs. Shaunak Velalore not missing the opportunity to take advantage of that delivery outside the leg stump as he came down on it on the rise and smashed it past the fielder there for 4 runs. No chance of anyone stopping it. 42 for 1 the total. Zaribad bowls, better looking delivery this time on the mid-lane leg, taken on the half volley and driven into the mid-wicket region there by Shaunak before the ball is picked up and thrown in time enough for them to take a single there. All the same as they move up to 43 for 1. Once again down the leg side, the wicketkeeper not gathering clean as it runs down for another bye. Wide call there by the umpire. So 2 more to the total there for the JAIN Heritage School. Last ball of the over coming up. Quite a long over for the youngster Aryabhat. Has been patted down to point for a single. Six overs gone, the total reading 46 for 1 for the JAIN Heritage School. Wrapped on the pads outside the leg stump this time. Nothing doing, says the umpire, as the ball runs down to the final leg region for a single, as the total goes up to 47 for 1, as the JAIN Heritage School now need 40 runs in 83 deliveries. Happily placed in the match. Over pitch delivery on the off stump, driven past the bowler towards mid off, fielded and returned back to him. No run. Ekansh, the captain of the JAIN Heritage School, on strike there. The left-hander. Once again on the off stump, slightly short pitch, the ball keeping low after pitching as Ekansh watches it and pushes it down on the offside once again. No run. Appeal for a leg before decision, nothing doing, says the umpire. Got away nicely there, runs in this. There should be 4 runs, I think. No, the ball stopping just inside the ropes. So they take 2. They come back for the 3rd as well before the throw comes into the wicketkeeper's gloves. As the JAIN Heritage School crossed the 50-run mark, they now need 37 in 79 deliveries. Shaunak Walalore on 20 from 18 deliveries with 2 boundaries. Ekansh on 4 from 5. As Sharan Prakash Mudale bowls. And he's bowled him. The ball cocked up a little, I think. Took an edge off the bat and just tried the bails over there. And Sharan Prakash Mudale delighted with his success over there as he screams in delight with the captain, with Shaunak Valalor walking back dejectedly there, scoring 20 runs. Samrat Aditya joining his captain Ekansh at the wicket. He's on 4 from 4, and it's going to be Zach Anthony to bowl the 8th over of the innings. 50 for 2, the Jain Heritage School. Still needing 37 of 78. Almost a run of every 2 balls, very gettable proposition. They still have 8 wickets in hand. Ekansh and Samrat Aditya there at the wicket. Zach bowls the first over, the left-handed spinner. Outside the off-stump, cut away nicely there. Pass shot, third man runs in this. Is the 2 of them come back for the second as well before the throw could come in. Ekansh moves up to 6. The total to 52 for 2. Zach Anthony with a shot bowling run up, the left-hander. Bowling around the wicket, full toss, smashed away past square leg, but straight to the fielder in the deep. The throw comes in, only a single. This time he goes over the wicket to the right-hander Samrat Aditya, taking guard from the umpire to face the first ball here after coming in. Zach Anthony, and that was close. Samrat tries to drive, getting out of his crease but missing it. Luckily getting back in time before any damage could have been done. This time driven down and a misfielding over there, and that allows the ball to just roll over the ropes for 4 runs at long on. Samrat getting off the mark with that boundary, gifted in fact. "58 for 2 the total. Full toss once again, driven down long on, and this should be 4 runs as well, I think. And yes, it crosses the ropes at long on again. Full toss, well timed shot there by Samrat as he came forward and then pushed it almost a half push, half drive there past the bowler before the fielder at mid-on, slightly wide there, could come in and stop it. The ball raced away to the ropes. This one, flatted delivery on the leg stump. Forward comes Samrat, pushes it down on the onside for the bowler Zach Anthony to do his own fielding. Zach again for the last time in this over. Bowls driven powerfully down on the offside into the covers there. No run. End of the over. 62 for 2 after 8 overs, and they now need another 25 runs in 72 deliveries. Wide outside the leg stump, wide call by the umpire there. 1 more to the total, which moves up to 63 for 2. Sharan Prakash once again got a wicket in the previous over. 2 runs, 2 wickets, 10 runs, bowling his first delivery outside the off stump there. To Ekansh, who has nothing to do with it. Down the wicket, but over the wicket to the left-hander who digs this one down towards long off for a single. The throw coming in to Zach, from Zach rather. Luckily, no extra runs given away. This is pushed defensively off the back foot into the cover straight to the fielder. No run. 64 for 2. Sharan Budale still has 3 deliveries remaining in this over. Has given away just 11 runs. An economy of 4.40 for him. Good going. Off the back foot again into the covers, but straight to the fielder there. Has been taken and driven up, pushed down on the onside towards square leg there. As the thrower comes in, the two of them cross over for a single. Ekansh on strike there. 8 runs of 9 deliveries. Wide outside the left stump, off stump. Wide called by the umpire as well. 66 for 2 now the total. Last ball of the over coming up. Better length this time on the off and middle, forcing the batsman to come forward to it and push it down on the offside into the covers. No run, end of the over. 9 overs gone, 69 for 2. 18 more needed and 66 deliveries for the JAIN Heritage School in this opening match of the Heritage Cup Cricket Tournament 2024, being jointly sponsored by the Samprasidhi Sports Stadio and the JAIN Heritage School. With the inauguration ceremony in the morning just before the match being graced by none other than the former table tennis champion Archana. That one pushed down there by Samrat for a single, which brings Ekansh on strike. Full toss outside the off stump. This has been pushed away through the mid extra cover region. They take one stop just inside the ropes over there as the throw comes in. That's all they'll get. As the field changes over for the right-hander once again, Samrat Aditya. delicately glanced towards shot fine. They take one wide called by the umpire as well. So 2 more to the total. Zach again outside the off stump and attempt by the batsman Ekansh to drive, doesn't get a touch, the ball hitting the top of his pads and lobbing into the hands of the fielder at first slip this time. Short pitch, and this has been thumped down for a superb shot there for a boundary by Ekansh. He picked that up outside the leg stump on the rise and just slammed it over the ropes there for 4 runs. There's no question of anyone getting close to it. So 4 more to the total, which goes up to 77 for 2, with Ekansh moving up to 12. Got away nicely this time, past point. Another boundary looks like. The ball just running down close to the ropes is stopped just inside as they sprint away and take 2 runs. $79 for 2. 8 more needed by the Jain Heritage School to win this match. Zach Anthony bowls the last ball of this over. Well pitched up outside the leg stump as it races down past the wicket keeper. They take one. They come back for the second as well before it is stopped and thrown in to the wicket keeper. Wide call by the umpire as well. So 3 more to the total. $81 for 2. Turned away towards square leg by Ekansh. No run. End of that over from Zach Anthony. 10 overs gone at the halfway mark. The Jain Heritage School are 81 for 2. Samrat Aditya batting on 11. Ekansh on 19. And they require 6 more runs to win this match, with I think Bhavik being brought into the attack from the far end as the bowling end changes for the next 5 overs to the Samprasiddhi Sports stereo end. Bhavik comes in and bowls, right arm over the wicket on the off stump, pushed into the covers there. Man at extra cover, picking it up, no run. Bhavik again on the off stump, watched carefully there by the batsman, who once again pushes it down on the offside into the covers. No run. 6 more needed from 58 deliveries, with the Jain Heritage School almost having a firm grip on this match against the Greenfield Public School. Got away nicely this time, runs in this as the ball races past the cover fielder there and just crosses the ropes over there. 4 runs to Samrat. gets his third boundary. 15 from 13 deliveries with 3 4s there. Samrat Aditya as the Heritage School, Jain Heritage School, now on 85 for 2, needing just 2 runs to win this match as Bhavik bowls. Good length delivery on the off and middle stump as Samrat watches it carefully and pushes it defensively down on the offside for the bowler to do his own fielding. Bhavik again, right arm over the wicket, well pitched up to the batsman, but wide, called by the umpire there, down the leg side. 1 more to the total, 86 for 2, just the winning run needed as they level the scores at this point of time. And let's see if this is going to come off the bat or gifted away as a result of an extra. As Bhavik bowls, wide, call by the umpire, and the run gifted away by the Greenfield Public School, the winning run as by way of a wide. So the Jain Heritage School winning this match by 8 wickets, defeating the Greenfield Public School in the first match of the Heritage Cup Cricket Tournament 2024, being sponsored jointly by the Samprasiddhi Sports Stadio and the Jain Group of institutions. The Jain Heritage School also fielding a team here as the hosts, as the game ends with a victory for the home team, the Jain Heritage School, by 8 wickets. And once the second match of the tournament commences, I'll be back with you for further description.